Secret histories and hidden realities coexist in the dark world of North Korea's political theater, and none are more elusive than the mysterious Ri Sol-ju, Supreme Leader Kim Jong-un's secret wife. Her life developed under the regime's close supervision after she was born into humble beginnings in Cheongjin, with her extraordinary musical talent serving as a propaganda tool. Ri Sol-ju's story developed into a complicated tale of secrecy and sacrifice, while the rest of the world remained ignorant. In this video, we will look into the dark secrets that define her existence as the silent force behind one of the most enigmatic and oppressive governments in the world, which will also peel back the curtain on her early life. The subject of our conversation today will therefore be the dark truth about Kim Jong-un's secret wife. The selective narratives of the government concealed Ri Sol-ju's early years, which suggested a life of quiet resilience. She was born and raised in Cheongjin and showed great musical ability at an early age. Ri Sol-ju's gift was discovered by the authoritarian government, which was always searching for someone to feature on its propaganda machine, and took her to Pyongyang. Her musical talent was turned into a propaganda weapon by the regime. She took part in elaborately choreographed performances that honored the Kim dynasty's dominance. But behind the glamorous stage of these shows, Ri Sol-ju was being prepared for a much bigger role than performing. In Cheongjin, North Korea, Ri Sol-ju was born into a poor family, and her early years were spent there. Her upbringing was affected when the government saw her potential as a propaganda tool, despite the fact that she was a gifted musician. Ri Sol-ju was taken from everyday life and put on stage, where she performed in meticulously planned shows honoring the supremacy of the Kim dynasty. Though she was a talented musician, the goals of the regime shaped her life story, which was tightly controlled. Ri Sol-ju's rise from a humble upbringing to a life of political prominence signaled the start of her ascent to the top of the political hierarchy, which finally brought her together with Kim Jong-un in a marriage that would remain cloaked in secrecy and political complexities. Ri Sol-ju was getting closer to Kim Jong-un as rumors about her background spread. She had a quiet strength that drew the mysterious leader, who was notorious for his secrecy and unpredictability. Under the cover of darkness, their relationship took place away from prying eyes. Their marriage was a carefully planned union in a society where private lives were subordinated to public needs. A shaking sensation ran through diplomatic circles upon the announcement of Kim Jong-un's marriage to Ri Sol-ju. The carefully constructed picture of the supreme leader as a lone figure had its foundations shaken by the discovery of a woman who had been kept secret from the public. The regime's skillful manipulation of information, however, meant that the reality of Ri Sol-ju remained hidden. Ri Sol-ju struggled with the complexities of her role behind closed doors. The union was not the result of romantic love, but rather of a calculated strategic alliance meant to maintain the ruling family's appearance of strength and consolidate power. Formerly a gifted musician, Ri Sol-ju eventually got caught in the web of political intrigue that characterized life in North Korea's upper classes. She carefully constructed her public persona as the First Lady of North Korea. Even though Ri Sol-ju had many benefits and comforts, she was constantly watched. Her movements were constantly being watched by the brutal security organization of the regime. If the story is not followed exactly, it could have disastrous effects on Ri Sol-ju and her family. The regime stayed firm in its refusal to provide information as foreign media attempted to solve the mystery surrounding Ri Sol-ju. There were many conjectures regarding her impact on Kim Jong-un's choices and her function within the regime, but specific details remained evasive. Life in North Korea's ruling circles is complicated, as demonstrated by the dark truth about Kim Jong-un's covert spouse, Ri Sol-ju. The existence of a woman with a concealed past, who managed the complex political landscape of the palace, bears witness to the human cost and hidden sacrifices made by the regime for its unwavering hold over power, even behind the carefully choreographed displays of unity and power. It was difficult for the world to understand the masked story of North Korea's ruling class, while the shadows left by Ri Sol-ju's mysterious presence persisted. Well, that is it from us today. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Take care until next time.